Of the four teams left in the college football playoff, Indiana, Oregon, Miami, Ole Miss. As a Georgia fan, I look at this shit as it's cool to see some different teams for once. It is cool to see some different teams for once, and I do like the fact that four teams that have not won a championship in 10 plus years are in this Final Four. And I think this is a direct result of the portal. And this is exactly why Nick Saban got the fuck out of Dodge. This is exactly why a lot of these old school players, thank you for the follow, buzz up. These old school coaches were so upset about the portal. And this is the reason why. There will never be college football dynasties like there used to be. I think the last like dynasty type situation was Georgia going back to back in the early 2020s. I don't even know if we see another back to back. I don't know if we'll see another team win like 3, 4, 5 championships in a 10, 15-year span. I don't think we're going to see that. We might see for the next 10 years, we might see a new team every year. And the reason why is why Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, your Michigans, these teams were so far ahead back in the day is because they have the recruiting advantage in two ways. One, they're able to get the best talent, and two, they're able to stack that talent. So Alabama a lot of times would have a senior that's a first round pick. His backup is a senior that's a third round pick. His backup is a sophomore that's a future number 1 pick. His backup is a freshman that's another future second round pick. And all of those dudes, Alabama can interchange them out of the game. This dude gets hurt, we got another first rounder right there. We got another first round talent behind him. We got another second round talent behind him. They were able to just be deep. Alabama had depth for days. And that would never happen again. And the reason why is because if you have a number 1 pick starting on, or a future first round pick starting on Alabama, that's a senior. And you have another guy coming into his senior year that's a pretty good guy but can't quite beat him out, but is like a third, fourth round talent. He is not sitting behind him anymore just for the prestige of being on Alabama, because he can take his ass to Indiana. He can take his ass to Miami. He can take his ass to Louisville. Any of these teams that you consider like a tier down from the Alabamas and Georgias of that last generation. They will take the bag. They will go to this other school, and they will get to that same exact path, get the same exact exposure, and build up that program the same way they would have been able to build themselves up at Alabama. No one is sitting on the bench waiting their turn anymore. There's no such thing of the next man up mindset. Coaches giving the players the next man up mindset. Like, hey, I know you're not the starter yet, but be ready. Be ready. We need you. No. They not hearing none of that shit. Next man up. They don't give a fuck. They are leaving. They are getting the bag, and they are going to start wherever they can. Look at the portal right now. This shit is crazy. Every single quarterback left in the playoffs is a portal quarterback. Fernando Mendoza transfer from UCLA. Where Dante Moore is a transfer. Carson Beck, as a Georgia fan, we already know, transfer. Ole Miss, Trent Chambliss, transfer. Everybody is not going to sit there and wait their turn anymore. So Alabama does not have levels and levels and levels and 3 levels of depth chart of, top tier players, bro, because these motherfuckers are going to leave. Mendoza was Cal. Yeah, you're right. Dante Moore. Honestly, I think Dante Moore might be better than Mendoza. Hot take. Not in college, but as an NFL prospect, Moore is going to be better than Mendoza. Facts. Mendoza is going to go to the Raiders and get ruined. If I was Mendoza, I would pray. I would want to have a terrible game in the playoff just so my draft stock drops and I don't have to go to the Raiders. I would rather go to the